Berenice Benayoun. She was interested in aging biology growing up, and she became very involved in science because her mother has had her at 39 years old, and she was very curious if that ever impacted her. And she was also very curious about the process of aging. She got both her undergraduate and graduate degree in Paris, France, and had to move to the US for research. Some obstacles she had that she overcame was being a young scientist in a very competitive, fast evolving field and balancing her family and life. Also, finding research in a very demanding career. She has a lot of interesting hobbies, but the top two interesting hobbies I found was tabletop gaming and home brewing. I chose her as my role model because she is a woman in STEAM, and I found that very inspiring because I am a woman. I also think her work in aging is very inspiring because it aims to improve the quality of life for the future generations by understanding the fundamental mechanism of aging. She's in the aging biology field of biology. Some specific questions she's focused on is how aging influences genomic regulation and how modulation of the epigenome and transcriptome can influence the aging process. This diagram on the left is from the primary literature article, one of her recent ones, called Widespread Sex Dimorphism Across Single Cell Transcriptomes of Adult African Turquoise Killfish Tissues. So basically, the diagram talks about how they collected killfish, both males and females, and they chose killfish because it has a really short lifespan. Then they isolated their livers, then built their RNA sequences, then analyzed their cell proportions. Basically, the researchers used single cell RNA sequencing to analyze the gene expression across tissues in both male and female killfish. The panels in this figure showcase the differential gene expression in various cell types, highlighting sex-based patterns across tissues. And the main conclusion is that there are extensive sex-based differences in gene expression, which indicates that sex impacts cellular functions broadly, beyond just reproductive roles. Her and her team has uncovered a lot, and they explored how sex differences impact gene expression across various tissues in the African turquoise killfish. The research revealed that sex-based variation in the gene expression are widespread and occur across multiple cell types and tissues. The different aging processes and diseases responses between both males and females may be related to these differences. And you're probably asking, what are some next steps? The next steps is investigating how these sex-based gene expressions pattern contribute to the physiological differences like their lifespan and age-related diseases, and exploring whether a similar pattern exists in other vertebrates. Also, her team aims to study how these sex differences can be modulated to promote healthier aging for both sexes. This is my works cited page, and the highlighted ones are the primary articles. Thank you guys for watching.